Huge Game 5 of the NBA Finals tomorrow night with the series tied at 2. Buckle up, Buttercup. Time to take our pick with some predictions between the Bucks and the Suns. Up, how many points for Giannis Antetokounmpo? Vegas has set his number at 32.5. I'm going to take the over. I like Giannis to go for, let's call it 36 points. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was 40. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been unbelievable. You bang the over. Look, I love DeAndre Ayton, and I think Ayton will come out and he will have energy for Phoenix, but you see the numbers right here, and it's crazy, right? Vegas always knows that's basically right at the over-under for the points, but Giannis is in the right frame of mind. The block for the ages. He's going to be feeling himself, and I think Giannis Antetokounmpo is going to pour on the points coming up on Saturday night. How about my guy Devin Booker, who went nuts for 42 points in Game 4? So how many points will Booker score in Game 5? Vegas has him pegged at 28.5 points. Big night for Booker, 29 plus, absolutely. In fact, Devin Booker has 9 30-plus point games this postseason, so I think he will be over 30. Obviously, you know he was disappointed even after the 42 in Game 4 because the team lost, and he knows he was in foul trouble and was out for those 5 minutes from the 10-minute mark to the 5-minute mark. Should have fouled out when he mugged, of course, Jrue Holiday. He's going to be highly motivated to make sure that he's that killer, that assassin in the fourth quarter, because there for the fourth quarter. And let's be honest here, there are a lot of factors why Phoenix lost that game, but Devin Booker's availability and not being there, being in foul trouble, that was a big deal. You know he's going to be fired up. You know he's going to be dominant. And I think he is going to explode once again on offense. Chris Paul was awful in Game 4, like we talked about at length yesterday, with 5 turnovers and only 10 points. So how many turnovers for Paul in Game 5? The number is set at 2.5 in Vegas. I think Chris Paul is going to turn it over at least 3 times, but I think when it's all said and done, he's going to play better. And listen, Monty Williams spoke to the press today, and he said that Chris Paul is great physically, Chris Paul is great mentally. I think there's no doubt about it. He's pressing. And look at the numbers here, right? And we talked about this at length yesterday. Chris Paul has gotten worse in every single finals game. I do think that the scheduling quirk, and it's been a wild and wacky schedule in terms of the NBA Finals, with a game Wednesday and not having a game until Saturday, and with Game 5 at home, I really think that favors Chris Paul. I think that he'll go for about 17 points. I think he'll go for about 10 assists, but I think at this stage, because he is trying to do a lot, it's a legacy-defining series. He needs to win that championship. He wants to win that championship. I think that we're looking at the over here for turnovers for Chris Paul, and also factor in Jrue Holiday is excellent on the defensive side for the Milwaukee Bucks. And finally, who gets the win in Game 5? Bucks, Suns. Line is set with Phoenix favored by 4. I'm going with the Suns. I think they're absolutely going to take care of business. They're going to win. They're going to cover. Great game. I think they'll win by 5. But the splits, I mean, it's a huge difference. Home and road. Monty Williams is a gem of a coach. I think he will get these guys ready. I think Bridges will have an excellent game at home, just like he did in Game 2. By the way, I don't think we're going to get the great Chris Middleton. I think he's going to be more like he was in Game 2, Game 3. I don't think he's going to be like he was where he was dominant and explosive with 40 points in Game 4. I think he's going to be in the low 20s. That's not good enough. And listen, Holiday on the road versus the Suns. I mean, this is dreadful. He's shooting 14% from 3. I love Jrue Holiday. I think he's a great player. I think he's great on defense. I normally love his offensive game and his savvy, but Jrue Holiday has been miserable on offense, shooting the basketball. He was horrendous in Game 4 at home, and a big win to tie the series for the Milwaukee Bucks. I think we are looking at another bad game on offense, scoring the basketball from Middleton and Holiday in Phoenix. The crowd is great. The fans are amazing. The Phoenix Suns will beat the Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday night.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell for more videos.